This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Harry's.
And my beaver brush.
What's going on, everyone? We're just casually put a desk in the middle of our office to talk about some new Nexus phones that just came out. So I've been testing the 6P.
I've been testing the 5X.
And so we figured instead of me making a video on my impressions, then Mark making a video, we'd just kind of do one together.
Yeah.
And share our thoughts and impressions on both phones so far before our review. And then if you guys have questions about things we don't cover, then you can ask us.
Yes, let us know. We were going to do a full-on live stream Q&A, but it did not quite work out that way.
So instead we compensated with just a lot of cameras.
Yes, lots and lots of cameras. So
6P. I got a ton of questions, people asking about the weight because of the little tiny hump on the top.
Did it make a difference?
It does not feel top heavy to me at all. Like moderately, but no more than really any other phone.
Right. This one feels light. The 5X feels really light, and that's saying something because the old one was too. Just do you want to just hold these up together? Do you want to feel both?
It feels identical in the hand to what the original 5.
It feels like the like younger, better at sports brother.
But that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. And
so now it's almost so light it kind of feels a little cheapish.
I don't know that I would say cheap, but I would definitely say. I'll say it fits right in line with the budget line of phones that we've been looking at. Anything in this price range, I think people are going to be perfectly happy. In fact, this is kind of like above average for build for that price range.
And the build on this is awesome. I've never really used many Huawei phones, in all candor.
Yeah.
But it feels awesome.
It looks nice too. Lucy thinks so too.
Lucy also thinks.
Lucy thinks it looks awesome. Yeah, the black on that one looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love the color that Google sent us. Okay, so fingerprint sensor on the back.
Fingerprint sensor on
the back. You like or don't like?
I think I like it there. I think it does exactly what they said they wanted it to do. You pull it out of your pocket. By the time you're looking at it, it's unlocked. It's almost like my lock screen is obsolete now.
I never saw my lock screen. I will say it took a while to get used to because usually I like to put my phone down on my desk. Maybe I'll put my thumb on it.
Give one of those?
Yeah, and I'll look at the screen.
Right.
But now you got to sort of pick it up and put your finger on the back.
I miss, because I was just using the Moto X, I miss a lot of the X features. That would be totally mitigated.
The ambient sensors?
Exactly. So if I could just wave over it.
I agree. I will say, though, I got used to the sensor on the back.
Yeah.
And it is really accurate.
Stupid
And it
fast.
takes 8 seconds to set up, so I thought that maybe it was going to be not accurate.
Yeah.
The setup was so simple, but it's fast. And a cool thing, too, I noticed, anytime I wash my hands, if I try and unlock a phone, whether it's Touch ID or one of the Samsung devices that has a fingerprint sensor, it never worked for a couple minutes afterwards. This one worked.
I didn't have any problems.
Wash
my hands. I was cooking a bunch over the weekend. I was, I don't know, doing other hand things like video games.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Just gonna let your imaginations run wild. And I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. And you're absolutely right. The pairing process seriously takes 5 taps maybe.
Yes, super fast.
And you're done. You're good to go.
So I think the more I use it, I get used to it on the back and not even really notice it.
I'm totally fine with it. How was the display on yours?
Maybe I've seen so many QHD displays now.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's a good display. No one point to ever think it was bad, except in direct sunlight.
Really?
I was outside at the park with my son trying to take pictures, and I couldn't even see the screen to see if
at
he and I
brightness?
were both in full focus. I had to pull it all the way up to full brightness before I could see anything.
Okay.
But who has their phone at full brightness? Then your process to take a picture is let me launch the camera, which you can do by just double tapping the home button.
I did enjoy that.
Or double tapping the lock button.
Yeah.
But then you got to pull the brightness all the way up if you're in direct sunlight.
I will say about bringing up the camera with that button. So that's another thing that I really missed because I was just on a Moto device. So I missed being able to flick and I missed the chop for the flashlight. But bringing up the camera that's a really nice, helpful little thing.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't know if you noticed, it locks the device again. So even if it's unlocked, you can't swipe in to see the rest of your photos anymore. So I'm not sure that was the best implementation of a shortcut that I've ever seen.
It's handy. Then if you just put it back in your pocket, I think was the idea. Took your picture and that action's done.
We're finished here.
So how is your screen though? So this is...
Yeah, my screen is weird. It's okay.
When I did the unboxing and looked at it, I thought the screen looked great.
It looks good for the device that it's on. I just miss an AMOLED display.
What a backhanded compliment.
I don't mean it that way.
Oh, it's, you're handsome for you.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
It's
fine. Just looking at the screen, it looks nice.
Look, it's a great display. I don't mean to say that it's a bad display. It's just, obviously, this is the lower end device.
But you can't, it's not fair to do, it's not apples to apples. Everybody's going to start screaming.
Right.
It's not the same comparison here.
In the context of what this device is, I think it's a good display. I miss AMOLED though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to test the camera really out yet, aside from seeing how fast the autofocus worked.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fast. So before the review hits, I'll test it more. Did you get a chance to
My
try yours
camera
out?
was okay. I mean, so the shortcut was, again, really, really helpful. I did find, and this kind of leads into the next thing, I did find a little bit of sluggishness here and there. I want to put this through its paces, and be totally fair with it, because I want to like this device. I really do. But everyone's, especially after I got everything set up.
Yeah.
Super stuttery,
That's
super laggy.
Snapdragon 808 and
this
2
is
gigs
an
of RAM,
808.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
2 gigs of RAM.
Should be plenty fast.
Should be plenty fast. Like I said, I just came from the Moto X. I didn't have those issues on it there. But bringing up the camera, I've missed quite a few photos already from this weekend.
Yeah. I had no speed issues at all. This thing was fast. And I know it's got the 810, so everybody's freaking out about speed, but it's the 2.1 iteration on it.
Mm-hmm.
It never got
Was
hot.
he yeah, he was okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I want to talk about battery, but also, I feel like we know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Nice shave, bro.
Thank you. I shaved this morning.
Smooth. Are you at against the grain?
Never against the grain. And it doesn't really matter what I do, because this morning I got some razor burn anyway, because I wasn't using any Harry's razors.
Harry's razors.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Harry's?
Tell me more about Harry's razors.
I would love to tell you some more about Harry's. See, Harry's is a great site that you guys can check out. You can head there whenever you want, ideally today.
Is it on the internet?
It's on the internet. You can head to harrys.com. They have all kinds of stuff. Razors, you can sign up for subscriptions. It's all super reasonably priced. Their whole thing is you want to be able to shave and not get razor burn like Mark does at a reasonable price.
So let's say I go on the internet and I go to harrys.com. What am I going to get?
Well, they have a starter, and it's only $15. I realize that that's already pretty cheap. It includes a razor. You get 3 blades. You get your choice of shave cream or foaming gel, which is pretty impressive. Let us know which one you guys prefer and why.
What are you?
What am I? I am a very fancy shaving cream. I don't want just like regular old shaving cream.
I saw you as a
shaving
fancy
cream.
man.
Yeah, I have a beaver brush. It's made of beaver hair that I use for painting it on my face. Moving on.
Every fiber of my body is trying to not make a joke.
Every fiber of my beaver brush is very soft. You can use the code TECHNO to get. I realize $15 is already pretty cheap.
It is,
but TECHNO's going to give you $5 off of that.
But Mark Bursteiner, what
Yeah.
about shipping? I bet that's expensive.
It is, and it's really kind of Harry's to pick up the check on the shipping.
So what does it
It
cost?
comes out to $10 for a starter kit total.
What about shipping?
No, it doesn't cost you anything.
What?
It's about free $99.
You're telling me shipping is free?
Free $99.
Free $99?
Free $99.
Free $99.
Free $99.
So shipping is free.
Yes.
$99.
Except for John Rettinger.
But what if people want to try your beaver brush? So last point, how's your battery life?
Battery life is exceptional. I've been going through a full day and plugging it in for probably half an hour, 40 minutes, and fully charged again. Been getting about a day and a half of usage. I have a couple of graphs that I'm sure we'd be happy to throw up on the screen, maybe.
Yeah, I was using mine. I know yesterday I probably had, I think, about 2.5 hours of screen on time. By the time I plugged in at the end of the day, I had like 55% battery life left. So battery life has been really good.
55 is high.
Doze.
Doze,
All
man.
about that doze.
The dose, I think, really seems to be making a difference. I'm ending days around 15%, so I'm definitely feeling a bit of a difference there. I think you've got more capacity, right?
Yeah, it's bigger. It's a bigger pack.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk a lot more about the phones and the reviews.
Yeah, we haven't actually done a full review yet. This is just over the weekend.
This is like 48 hours, a little more. This is like
48 hours.
51 and a
half-ish,
hours.
probably 7 minutes.
Of using the phones.
Yeah.
But anything you guys want to see us cover that we didn't talk about here, let us know and we'll go into more detail in the reviews. And also, if you dig this style,
If you like this, let us know. If you don't, let us know. Or keep your mouth shut.
They will let us know
That's
anyway.
fine. Don't tell us.
For Halloween, I'm dressing up as the internet, and I'm just going to start yelling at random people for no reason.
Okay, cool. Also, the hobo on my block.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you later.
Bye.